Hey guys, back with another tutorial, and today's is about the Antipixel effect. Now I will show you what that is. It will be that grid thing on the bottom with the lines that move down. Let me do that again. Alright, just like that. So, first, I recommend that you set your background and your grounds black. And now we're just going to make a line first. Now be careful, sometimes I accidentally use these solid lines, but most of the time I tend to use these 3D lines so they don't kill the player. And also, we don't need this many lines because what we can do is double the size to make it longer. It does make it a bit fatter, but you're saving objects by doing this. Alright, we'll set that to group 1, and we'll put it just on the bottom. We'll set it as a background, and also put don't fade there. And we're going to have it move to X right here for about 10 seconds. And we'll make this color 1. We'll put that black for now, because then when we pass this trigger, it will fade to, let's say, green, just like the level. You can put to whatever color you want. I'll just have it green for now. So now what you want to do is you want to make the actual grid thing. So we'll just copy a small portion of this line and move it to group 1. Now we're going to rotate that 90 degrees. So we're going to want this to be hitting that horizontal line right on. And now we'll copy this. Did that copy? No, it didn't. Copy this. And we'll rotate it. And we still want to make sure that it still goes along this horizontal line. And we're going to do that again, but make it steeper this time, to get it looking more like the grid is going towards you. And we'll do this one more time. Now that we have this side, we can just copy paste it. Let's move that a bit more. Alright, we copy paste that and just move it to the other side. You want to make sure that this space and this space are the same distance from the middle, so it looks more centered. And speaking of things being centered, let's just make sure this is actually in the center. It's not. Alright, let's fix that. So first I noticed that this doesn't go all the way to the end of the screen, and this goes too far out. So I'll just move that over a bit and add to here. Alright, now I noticed that was a bit too far to the right, so I'll move that over there, and let's see if it's in the middle this time. Almost. Oops. Right. I guess that's close enough. So now what we will be doing, so we're gonna add the lines that are going down. We already have the grid, so now we want to add that kind of radar effect, or the Antipixel effect. So we're just gonna copy this line, set it to your next free group. For my case, it's 2. And we're gonna set this to the next free group. So we'll set that to 2, and you're going to copy paste again, and this time you want to get rid of that 2 and set it to the next free. So you want these each in their separate individual groups, except besides the group that is moved to X. In my case, it's 1. So 4, 5, and we'll do one more. 6. Now we have those. We have a total of 5 additional lines, each in their different group. Now we can add that moving down effect. So first we play group 2. We'll set it to 1 and ease in and out. We're going to have it move -30 so it goes under the ground and out of view. Like so, like under the ground. And we're just going to copy and paste this move trigger and set it to the next groups. So group 3, group 4, group 5, whoops, group 5, and group 6. Now that we have that, we'll have the lines move down. But you see, those look really close to each other, maybe too close. Maybe you want that, but in my case I want them a bit more spread out, so we can spread out these triggers like this. And now they will move farther apart, like so. But now you see the lines end somewhere. And what you should not do is continually copy paste this line until you have like 100. That's not what you should do. Instead, what we're going to do is recycle these lines. And what I mean by that is this. I'll show you. So what we want to do first, we're going to copy paste this and move it over. And these are 3 spaces apart, so we're going to make sure the first part of this sequence is 3 spaces away from that one. Oops, right here. And now these will make the line move down 30. So what we'll do is we'll have them move back up 30. But we'll have them not move, but sort of teleport when you set this move time to 0. And they move back up 30, and then they just get recycled and move back down 30. So you'll have this never-ending supply of lines that you can use. So now we have this, we can just copy and paste these move triggers. Like that, and make sure they're the same number apart as they are in here. We'll do that just one more time. So, let's check it out. I noticed that wasn't centered, so I guess I'll move it a bit to the left more. I'm still getting used to Steam, so I don't know all the shortcuts yet, so thanks for being patient. And there we have it, the Antipixel effect. So, an additional note is that sometimes maybe you want to make this a bit higher and make your grid a bit bigger. In that case, you might be needing more of these move triggers, like you might need more lines also. Or as earlier, when these were closer together, maybe you want smaller squares, then in that case you might also need more move triggers and more lines to accommodate for that. But besides that, I think that brings an end to this tutorial. So I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you next time.